Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms Beekeeping channel. My name is Vince. Welcome. Alrighty, it's that time of year. We're going to do two things at one time today. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to pull Apivar strips and check weight of the hives. I did some open feeding. You can go back and check out those videos. I put some hive top feeders on. They really didn't touch it. They really liked the open feeding. And they downed, I probably overdid it. I think I did a total of about 240 pounds of sugar. I probably did too much, but you know what? I'd rather do too much than not enough. And in my last video, if you've seen the video I made, I thought I was being funny. I'm like the magic of editing. And I put the link at I put the amount at the bottom, however many pounds of sugar equals so many pounds of stores. Or how many, I should say, how many pounds of 2-to-1 mix equals how many pounds of stores. I forgot to put the number down. It was 7 pounds, but here it is again, the correct ratio with the number on it. I thought I was being funny in the last video. I'm like, here it is, the magic of editing, and I forgot to put the number on. And it was too late, the thing was already uploaded, and I wasn't gonna change it just for that. It's this many pounds of nectar equals this many pounds of stores. So here is the correct amount. So anyways, okay, we are going to, all I'm gonna do is open the hives, lift the top box. I'll be able to feel how heavy it is. Pull the Apivar strips, put the box down. Not pull, no frames. I ain't doing any of that stuff. We're just gonna pull the frames, or lift the box, pull the Apivar strips. I'll be able to feel the weight, shut the box, and we're pretty much done now till spring. Fingers crossed, they make it through winter okay. They should all have plenty of syrup. If I feel one that's a little light, I might feed it. I don't know, we'll see. And I am gonna put dry sugar on these hives probably in December. This is about the middle of October right now. I'm gonna put dry sugar on in the middle, sometime in December. I'm gonna play it out by the weather. I just soon get the stuff in early. I have my screen feeder boards, you'll see that. I put little plastic trays, I pour the sugar on that. Then there's plenty, if they run out of syrup, there's plenty of sugar. Last year I fed them really well, they didn't even touch the sugar. I mean, there was like small quarter-size holes of sugar missing, so they really didn't even touch it. Going into spring, they had plenty, which is fine. I'd rather do too much than not enough. I want my girls to make it through the winter. So then sometime in December, when the weather's right, nice day, I'll pop them all, put the things on, put the dry sugar, and then they're really done. And then you get a nice day in January, you can pop the lid, look, you can see what they're doing. My pollen sub feeders will be full, ready to go that way. So we're pretty much getting ready for winter. The end of the season is pretty much here. The honey videos, the extracting videos are coming. I was kind of waiting until all this stuff is done. I'm finishing up some of those videos. They are coming. The new honey barn, extracting, how much, weighing, all kinds of stuff. So I've been just kind of waiting to get the rest of this stuff out of the way here. I like to make these videos when it's the right time of year for people that are learning, just because I'm still always learning. And like I said, this is just how I do it. But I like to do this according to the time of year. I don't like to put a video out on this topic now and do it in February, because it's pointless. Or do a mite treatment video and put it in December. That's pointless. I like to put these videos out at the time of year, especially for the new people learning. And like I said, I'm always learning too. Each year you learn from either making mistakes or what works, what doesn't work. So I like to get these videos out at the time of year. And like I said, up north, you got to do things a lot different than you do down south or west, southeast, where it's warmer. Up here, winter is coming. It's a pretty nice fall day. It's cool out. I'm not overdressed, but the breeze is picking up. So I want to just get these guys done. You can see I got my smoker lit. Let me get my smoker up and we'll go to the first time. We'll go right down the line. We'll lift the box, feel how heavy they are. Hopefully they're really heavy. Pull the Apivar strips, shut it onto the next one. All right, let's get set up here. All right, so we're going to my mean one first. Hopefully they're in a good mood. I'm going to smoke them pretty good, just get in and out really quick. Last time I did this, when I put these strips in, these things were all over me. So let's get this done pretty quick here. And you can see where the strips are and how I pull them out. Actually, I'm going to move this camera so you can see it sideways, because I'm just going to lift it up this way. You won't be able to see it. Give them a good amount of smoke. I'm going to try and do this without the veil. I'll pull the top, I'll pull the inner cover off, pull the strips, we'll do the bottom box. You can see the strips are right here. These girls get so mean. Oh, I gotta whip my gloves. Are you serious? And of course they're in there tight. There's the Apivar strip. You don't want to leave them in. Yep, they're angry. Oh yeah, there's plenty of weight to this box. Yep, they're all over me. Get this out quick. Get them closed up. This hive is so angry. Alright, let's just get away from these guys. Really, girls? Okay. Well, I wound up having to put it on. See, look, they're just like, these bees are so, that hive is so mean. I need to requeen that hive, actually. Sometimes you put a little bit of smoke on yourself. It'll keep them away. The other one should be okay. And there were less bees in that hive, but that top box was really heavy. So let me grab my table here. I did that one so quick, but you can see here's the strips. So I use a nail to hold them in between the frames. Just works out better. But you see that? You open that hive, they're just all over you. I didn't want to put my gloves on, but the rest of these guys should be okay. That's just my worst one. So let me pop this one. Get away from me. I still got one buzzing around, and they follow me and they'll chase me. I've had these bees chase me all the way up to the house. See if I can just get these strips out of here. Come on. I might need my gloves. Damn it. I might need my gloves. They might all be a little angry with me. I'm not taking your stuff. Let me grab my gloves. Hold on. See, never brag on your bees, see? Yeah, this time of year they get pretty defensive. They think you're taking their stuff away. I'm not. Let's just pop this. Problem is these strips are in there so tight. Oh. Lots of good weight here too. Hopefully we go down the line here, they won't be as bad. Plenty of weight here. This hive is packed. There's a lot of bees in this one. Piece of advice, pop your inner cover slow. Try not to snap it. When you snap it, especially this time of year, They get a little angry. Look at all them bees. I'm gonna set that down really carefully there. You know what I should use? I wonder if I got a pair of pliers. Hang on. I keep a toolbox out here. Whoop. Where's the other one at? Oh. And that just makes them not happy. You don't want to leave your Apivar in too long. They say 6 weeks. Today, believe it or not, actually it is 6 weeks. Another reason why I want to do this now, before it gets too cold, because, holy crap, you know, they seal these boxes up, and they've got them propolized. Ah, look at that frame came apart. Well, we'll worry about that one in the spring. Let's just irritate 10 million bees, right? Yeah, the pliers work pretty good for pulling them out. Like I said, they propolize this stuff, and you don't want to start popping these seals when it gets really cold, because they've got it all sealed up, which is good. Lift your cover nice and slow. If you set it down carefully. Look out, girls. That's a nice big cluster of bees. I try and pull it out slow, but they're stuck. I know. That does not make them happy. Here again, we're checking weights. Oh, not as many bees down here. But there's a lot of empty space down there. You can see all that. This top box is pretty full, and these hives will be insulated. All these hives, except for that first one, are generally pretty gentle. They're really nice bees to work. Look at all that. That's a beautiful thing to look at, especially this time of year. Leave that down flat. Hang on, girls. I really wish I wasn't wearing this veil. Ah. You really want to anger these things going to these hives now. Would not be happy with you. You see this okay? No. Wow. Good weight. Lots of good weight. You want to be able to pick your, for me anyways, I like it when I got a grunt to pick these boxes up. Come on. You see all them bees in there, and this box is really heavy. I just couldn't explain to them. I'm just coming in, picking your strips and leaving. That's all I'm doing. Look, here's me talking about not snapping the cover. Look what I do. We got some good hunks of bees here. Yeah, you don't want to leave the, I mean, you can if, you know, the weather's not right. And you have to leave them in an extra, it's 6 weeks, but they say you shouldn't go any more than 7. I think it's 56 days. You got to read the package. Yeah, you don't want to be breaking these seals when it's really cold out either. Pull it back, slide it back a little carefully. This one's not quite as heavy, but there's still some good weight to it. And I can see honey stored in there. Like I said, they will all get fed. I hope I put these on right. Don't forget to put your upper. Don't forget to put your inner cover back out with your upper entrance in the right position. I really don't want to have to go back in here and switch something around. They're not real happy. Sometimes I can tell too how good a hive is doing by how hard they've got the lids propylized down, or even the box. If you go to check your bees and the lid just snaps right off, to me it always seems like there's not as many bees. There's not as many bees, and they're not doing as good of a job as you. I shouldn't say they're not doing as good of a job, but your hive could be light. If your lid is really snapped down hard, your bees are doing a good job, and there's usually a lot of bees in there. I just seem to find that. Somebody else notices the same thing, let me know. But yeah. You go to pop your lids, they just pop right off. Generally your hive is kind of light, I've noticed. But this one obviously isn't. Let's see what the box feels like. Here again, these are just my observations. Oh, well, it's got good weight to it. See, it's light down here. There ain't a whole lot of bees down here at all, is there? Oh. That box is light on the bottom on bees, but I'm still not gonna, I'm gonna leave it a double, and I'm gonna insulate it really well. All right, one more. I'm really curious on this one, actually. This is my only hive I got going in the winter in a single box. So this was a split. We are gonna lift this and see how it weighs. Not a very big hive, is it? Well, girl. So we just keep our fingers crossed. All right, this hive is pretty light. It's gonna go in, like I said, it's gonna be a single, obviously. Ain't a whole lot of bees in there, but there is a cluster. They've been fed, they've been treated. You just keep your fingers crossed, right? I'll make sure this hive gets sugar on it quicker, probably than the other ones. But they should be okay for right now. And the weather is still kind of nice. They are out flying. I did feed them really well. They downed a lot of 2-to-1 syrup. So the Apivar is out. Everybody weighs good. This is probably my lightest hive. That ain't a very big cluster, but like I said, I'm gonna insulate it. We'll just baby it over the winter and we'll see how it comes out. Hopefully in March, I'm doing a video on this hive and showing you, look, they made it through winter. Treat them, feed them, insulate it. A lot of people don't insulate. I do. You don't have to. I just do it. Just an extra precaution, because sometimes I'm blocked here by the trees, but sometimes the wind gets howling pretty well and I want to be able to just insulate, just keep them as warm and as comfortable as I can. There is places there'll be pollen sub, there'll be feed. Ain't a whole lot more you can do. They've been, like I said, they've been treated and fed. So that's about it. Everybody weighs. You got a lot of good weight to these. If I had a go on who's gonna do what, this one's probably the lightest. That one's probably the second lightest, and then whichever one over there was the third. But they all feel pretty good. So we'll see. We'll just, like I said, we'll just baby them through the winter, make sure they're fed. Keep our fingers crossed. That's about it. Hopefully you liked the video. Like, share, subscribe. Watch for my videos coming out on my my honey barn, all the honey processing, all the different steps that went into that. So until next time, YouTube, I'll talk to you guys really quick in the next video. All right.